task to try to summarize in a cohesive way everything that's been discussed today, so I will do my best. First of all, I usually answer about 150 emails a day in the course of a normal day. And today, there are very few emails in my inbox, and I realize it's because you're all here. Question for me. How many of you read the Solar Cooker Review? May I see a show of hands? Oh, good. Okay. There are a number of former... Oh, how many of you share the Solar Cooker Review? In fact, Pat started on the, we call it the prime real estate on the Solar Cooker Review. We always want to put a sunny, smiling picture on the back of someone with a solar cooker. And then we put the text, please share this. Leave it somewhere where someone else will pick it up and read it. Tomorrow I'm going to give you a Solar Cooker Review that was left out of a box somewhere as we left our office. I would like you to take it with you, and please photograph yourself with it everywhere. And send us the picture. Solar cookers in Paris. Solar Cooker Review in Nepal. Solar Cooker Review in my backyard. I'm not joking. Please, please. You've seen these with newspapers. We could do this with the Solar Cooker Review. Please, I invite you to do that. A takeaway from today, we will like and share. This gathering today reinforces my perception that solar cook promoters are a vibrant and vital group of people who have chosen to dedicate significant talent and dedication to this technology that changes lives. We say that a lot, it changes lives. It's almost become cliche, but it does. And sometimes there's simply no better way than to admit it. It changes lives. Here are some observations from today's sessions and some takeaways. I think as a sector we have an awareness of the importance that our technology is user-centric rather than simply technology-centric. It always must be used with the user in mind, and we also are users. No one here today said, I'm in solar cooking because my goal is to make a lot of money. But there was a lot of talk about money, but it was always about what money can accomplish in the work that we do. And I think that's a very important distinction. Paul Funk's catalog guidelines is one of the first things that we began with today. In other words, we need to collect data and pictures and numbers to tell the story that solar cooking is occurring. We heard this again from Sophie and from Kavanaugh from the Global Alliance. And David, I think you were the one who said, if we can't show people that it's been happening, it never happened. So I do think that we're at a critical turning point. And I think there's general recognition of that. Someone mentioned the youth, that we need to consider carefully the next generation, not for the future, but for what they're accomplishing now. Okay, let's think ahead to 2016 convention. Perhaps we should focus on getting some youth scholarships and think about nominating youth that we want to bring with us to this convention in 2016. Nathan Terry, lead and show by our practical example. The way that we can help people learn to solar cook in other places is by going into our own backyards and patios and driveways and solar cooking ourselves. And many of you are nodding. Many of you already know this and do this faithfully. Dave Chalker, look at our reputation. I would prefer to wear jeans all the time, but as David said, sometimes we need to put on the coat. And the point is, We're all doing good work in the field. We're doing good work in the context where we are. And let's put our best face, our professional face forward, because we're doing professional work. We're already producing what people need to know about. So let's not be shy about showcasing what we do to the best of our ability. And stop apologizing. This is not some small thing that a group of marginalized people do. This is an effective technology that can be used by anyone who lives where there's sunshine. That excludes very few people. I might give you your coat back. The fear of failure and what that means to a solar cook. I wish I could give proper accreditation for this. Someone said that customers all over the world are the same, except that customers in developing countries are more vulnerable. And I've definitely got the impression from so many of you today of just the recognition of dignity, that when we approach someone, especially in the global south, and say, here's a new technology, we may be asking that woman to experiment with the only food that she has to eat that day. We must always keep that in mind. Tomorrow, we will form working groups to begin to plan to make sure that Solar Cooker's bright new day will come to pass, because we are the ones who will make it do that. So tomorrow I look forward to a day full of collaboration. There will be more sessions to make certain that we have a good baseline of knowledge before we begin moving forward. The purpose of tomorrow's working groups will be to, first of all, gather information together, and I want to thank Lynn for helping me formulate the group process for the working groups tomorrow, and identify the most important topic for each topic area, to formulate a goal, and then to identify specific tasks that will need to happen to move it forward. We'll ask people to take ownership for organizing the group by sending the list to SCI, and then moving forward from there. But this work will happen because each of us agrees to take part to make it happen. And SCI is very excited and enthusiastic about seeing this happen and being part of it. So I thank you very sincerely for all that you are doing. And now, I would like to invite you to celebrate our time together here in Sacramento with a group photo. We'll return to the area. Oh, Jack's reminding me, thank you. Take the red evaluation forms and fill them out. Thank you.